So here we go with the junior gearbox race. Ron Ryder left behind on the start there, but they'll get away cleanly into that first chicane. And you can see the riders in the midfield battling for position as they go through that first corner. But up at the front, it's number 76, Elliot Pinson, leading the way with Scott Bourne right on his tail in second place. We cut to the midfield with footage from Earl Stevenson, that fantastic onboard footage. The leaders now making their way down the back straight for the first time with Elliot Pinson leading the way. Franco Bourne right on his tail in second place. And the rest of the midfield making their way through. Riders well placed amongst the front there, including Daniel Swift, Harry Lee, Adam Blackwell also in there as well. But Franco Bourne still leading the way as we complete the first lap here at this Whilton Mill circuit. Josh Watley, Harvey Cowlidge also in there with Scott Ogden as well. And here we go to complete the first lap with number 76. It's the orange machine of Elliot Pinson who leads them round the final corner and down the pit straight for the first time. Bourne right on his tail, he has a look down the inside there, but not quite close enough to make a pass. There's still Daniel Swift, Harry Lee, Adam Blackwell in there. Elliot Pinson, Franco Bourne with that battle at the front with Charlie Farrier, Josh Hirt and Keir MacDonald also in there as well in the GP 70 class. But on the tail there, 21 Franco Bourne still pressuring the race leader, Elliot Pinson. But Pinson looking very strong indeed as he copes with the pressure from the second place rider. Will Lathrop also in fourth place, and Abs Thomas, who DNF'd in the first race, making up for that DNF in the moment, running strongly in the midfield as Earl Stevenson now starting to battle with number 111 Rhys Wyn-Jones as they battle for the latter stages in the top 10. There's Stevenson once again using all the curb on the outside as he looks to put Rhys Wyn-Jones under some pressure. The rider in front there, you can see the white leathers there of Rhys Wyn-Jones, but back at the front we move to 76. Elliot Pinson, Franco Bourne still on his tail as the rest of the midfield riders make their way through for the first time. Charlie Farrier in third place in this class, just coming into view a bit further back there with Will Lathrop in fourth place. And Abs Thomas, the rider we said we DNF'd in the first race, still running strongly as Elliot Pinson holds on for that pressure from Franco Bourne in second place. And in the midfield, they've got some riders running very strong at the moment with Daniel Swift in third in the 140 class from Harry Lee, Adam Blackwell, Harris Beach and George Fisher also in there as well. Then we've got Lewis Jones, Earl Stevenson and Rhys Wyn-Jones, the rider in this footage there with Earl Stevenson right on his tail, and Stevenson still maintaining that pressure. He's currently in 10th place with Jones in 9th as 76. Your race leader still Elliot Pinson leads them into the first corner as they start to get amongst the back markers. This could make things interesting, of course, as the leaders look to pick their way through the slow riders. But at the moment, Elliot Pinson doing a great job of holding on to the lead, but Franco Bourne not giving up the fight in second place. And as you can see, the back markers starting to play a part in this race as Kate Walker, our lady rider number 61, currently in 11th place, moves to one side and lets the leaders through. Another one of the back markers there, Earl Stevenson, we saw the onboard footage, he's still running strongly and keeping the pressure on from Rhys Wyn-Jones. And there again, there's Katie Walker just on the fringe of the top 10 in 11th place, and you can see the footage there of just how quickly they're going down that back straight as Elliot Pinson maintains the pressure from Franco Bourne in second place. We move back to the onboard footage with Earl Stevenson, who really is starting to put Rhys Wyn-Jones under some pressure. We're moving now towards the closing stage of the race, and Elliot Pinson maintaining that small lead from the second place Franco Bourne. And again, oh, that was close there from Earl Stevenson. He nips down the inside of Rhys Wyn-Jones, but Rhys Wyn-Jones shutting the door on him there as we move into these closing stages. There's number 21, the second place rider Franco Bourne, who is still within striking distance of the race leader Elliot Pinson, but Pinson starts to close in on victory. There again we see Franco Bourne running strongly in second place, but at the moment he cannot do anything about Elliot Pinson, the race leader. And we move back to this midfield scrap with Earl Stevenson still putting Wyn-Jones under some pressure for that 10th place. But round the final corner, Elliot Pinson goes through to take the checkered flag. So in the 140 class, Will Lathrop took the checkered flag from Abs Thomas, Daniel Swift. The GP 70 class saw Elliot Pinson take the win from Franco Bourne, Charlie Farrier in third place. And then in the GP 50 class, Scott Ogden was your race leader from Josh Watley and Harvey Cowlidge in third.